So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I believe Shane Dawson is going to try to repair his brand. So your personal brand is what people think about you or people say about you when you're not in the room. And for Shane Dawson, as of late, his personal brand, or at least before all the controversies, was a caring guy trying to make videos to basically repair people's images. And that's really the brand he was trying to put out. He constantly refers to himself as an empath, and which is someone who like feels other people's emotions, and like basically his whole thing was he cares about people and he wants people to be better. Lately though, he has basically his brand has taken a big hit because there's been so many videos resurfacing and coming out, and basically his new audience is being exposed to the content he made for his old audience. And now, like, his channel has taken so much damage. He's lost over a million subscribers and his reputation has been destroyed. So I'm going to be talking about how I think he can and probably should go about repairing that brand. So first of all, he's been kind of testing the waters a little bit about making a comeback. Now here's the thing about Shane Dawson. It's really not out of character for him to not make a video for like 5 to 6 months. He constantly does that after he makes a series. Like after he finishes up a series, he completely disappears from the internet until he has a new series to post, which usually is, around 5 months. So the fact that he's not posting right now is not really affecting him that much because it's probably what he would have done anyway. But since there's so much attack going on his personal brand, he kind of has to make at least somewhat of videos to like repair his brand because he has a movie coming out just next year. Like basically Shane Dawson needs to find a way to get people to love him again before he releases his movie, which keep in mind, this movie is something he's putting like years of work into, so he really wants this movie to do well. And honestly, the fact that he's allowed to disappear for like 5 months at a time and like not take a substantial hit to his revenue is because his videos honestly do that well. Like it's really not uncharacteristic for Shane Dawson to put a YouTube video out and get 20 million views a video. Especially even if he's making like an 8-part series or something like that, he's still making like 20 million views a video. And I think he's been testing the waters a little bit because, so first off, his fiance's sister posted a video the other day and basically like addressed the controversies a little bit and then put a video out, and like honestly it did pretty well in the like versus dislike ratio. And then Shane Dawson's fiance Ryland also made a video shortly after that where his video also didn't do that bad. So I think honestly, since like all those channels basically share the same dedicated audience, so obviously Shane Dawson's channel is a lot bigger than his fiance or his fiance's sister, but they share the dedicated fan base, which is so important for a YouTube channel. So I honestly do think both of those channels suddenly uploading a video was definitely strategized on Shane's part to see how his dedicated fans would react to the content. And honestly, since it did pretty well, honestly wouldn't be surprised if Shane Dawson, after probably, I would assume, another month or two, will post a video where he shortly addresses the claims and then, does like a conspiracy theory video or something like that, just to spark attention and also to see how the fan base reacts to the content. And that's really what I feel like he should do if he's actually making a comeback. Like from a business standpoint, obviously I do not approve of the things he got canceled in, which I'm not going to get it because I really would just want to focus on, the marketing and the brand, rebuilding. So I'm not really going to focus on the actual controversy, but what he did was terrible. And like, I'm not saying he should be able to have a comeback. I'm just saying if he is going to have a comeback, this is how he's going to do it and probably should do it. So really after probably like a few more tests on those part, like I feel like maybe not his fiance, but his fiance's sister's probably going to upload, a little bit more, and then his fiance's probably going to post another video. And then Shane Dawson will probably make a video where he shortly addresses the claims and basically just gets into like a regular themed content, acting like, none of this whole controversy ever happened. So we can kind of see how they're going to react, and then slowly like post more videos to basically, here's the thing, the Shane Dawson haters right now are a minority, a very vocal minority, but it is the minority. From what I've seen, most people are still pretty Team Shane. So I honestly think he's going to post another video, see how that works, post a few more, basically wait until the vocal minority is no longer paying attention to him, and then start making his comeback, and then start posting movies. He's probably since he has so many friends and supporters that also have YouTube channels, he's probably gonna get them to make some like encouraging video on him and basically like fix the image with the dedicated fans. I really think he's probably not really too worried about, you know, the minority that hates him. I really don't think he's gonna try that hard to get those people back. I think he's really just gonna focus on his dedicated fan base, wait for the vocal minority to like completely just move on from him and like stop with the like talking about it, like everything going on, wait for like everything to settle over and then start making videos again. I really think that's going to be his only actual chance of rebuilding his brand. Like here's the thing, the stuff that came out is stuff he can't really apologize for. He just can't. Like it's stuff that he's never going to be able to be forgiven with the people that hate him. But his dedicated fans and the people that actually have no idea what actually happened, he's easily going to be able to come back with some more content. And honestly, so like before this whole controversy stuff happened, his plan was to release his movie in 2021. And I firmly believe 100% that by 2021, if he actually doesn't post for a while and like test the waters a little bit more and like sees when he can come back without having any substantial backlash, I think he's going to be completely fine in the movie. And honestly, and this is probably sad, but in 2021, when he posts his movie, all this is going to be forgotten. It's happened before and it's going to happen again, most likely. That's really my opinion on how he's going to rebuild his brand. I really appreciate everyone for watching this video. Please like it, please subscribe. That helps me tremendously. And thank you so much for watching.